Hey guys, Daniel here with UponArriving.com, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the American Express Fine Hotels and Resorts program and showing you the ridiculous amount of value that you can get from this program. So Amex Fine Hotels and Resorts, also known as FHR, is a special program that allows you to receive elite status-like benefits at over 900 world-class properties around the world. In addition to that, it also offers special saving opportunities like free nights and other special perks. So in order to access the FHR program, you're going to need a platinum card, either a personal or a business card, or an Amex Centurion Card, also known as the Amex Black Card. Now keep in mind that this is just one benefit of the Amex Platinum Card, and if you are interested in learning more about those benefits, you can find more in the link below. So what are the FHR benefits? Well, there is an entire suite of benefits which include free breakfast, early check-in, late checkout, upgrades when available, free Wi-Fi, and a special amenity perk. So the first benefit is early check-in and late checkout. So early check-in begins at noon, which is pretty early compared to what most hotels allow, which is about 2, 3, or 4 p.m. for check-in. Now this benefit is not always available, so you can't always guarantee that you're going to get it. But late checkout, on the other hand, is guaranteed, and that is up to 4 p.m., which is pretty much on par with some of the best programs when it comes to late checkout. So you can also get upgrades with this program. Now upgrades are definitely going to be hit or miss with FHR, and when you do get upgrades, it's typically going to be to a room that is maybe the next best available room. So if you booked a standard room, maybe you'll get upgraded to a deluxe room or a corner room, but you might get upgraded to a suite, but that's probably not going to happen. Now there is an ongoing Flyer Talk thread that has a lot of data points about recent FHR upgrades, and you can find that thread in the link below. Now if you have elite status with that hotel that you're staying with, be sure to include your loyalty number with your reservation or phone in and ask them to attach that loyalty number to your reservation, because your elite status could maybe get lost in the shuffle. So the FHR program also gives you free breakfast for 2 people. Now this breakfast could vary. At some properties it might just be a continental breakfast, and others it may be a amazing hot breakfast buffet. So it's just going to depend on the property, but generally these are going to be higher end properties, and usually with those comes very expensive breakfast. So the value for free breakfast for 2 people is going to be very high most of the time. This program also offers complimentary Wi-Fi. Now some of these properties may already provide you with free Wi-Fi, so this may or may not add any value to your reservation. You should know that there are some properties that basically require you to pay for your internet as part of a resort fee, and there's really nothing that you can do about that. But they might give you complimentary Wi-Fi in the common area, so at least you'll get something. So the next perk is going to be a special amenity, and this is some type of amenity that is usually worth about $100. And in many cases, this will be something like a dining or a spa credit that you can use at the property. So where this program really gets interesting and valuable is with the special offers. So some of these properties will have ongoing special offers, which could be anything like a 4th night free, a 3rd night free, or maybe some sort of extra property credit that they might be offering. I think one of the most valuable benefits to take advantage of is the 3rd night or 4th night free when you can find that. So typically, if a property is offering this benefit, you'll have to book a stay within a certain period of time. Now this is a wide time frame they usually give, like from maybe July to December, so it's not something where it's like a flash deal that you only have 24 hours to act. So the special property credit offers are where you can get a lot of value as well. So these credits may range from $100 to $200, and what's interesting is that they stack on top of the on-property amenity. So it would be possible to possibly walk away with up to $300 of value if you were able to find a property offering a $200 credit. Now these credits also come with stipulations. So for example, you may have to make a minimum 3-night booking, and you also usually have to stick with some sort of window for making your booking and making your stay as well. So if you're wondering what hotels participate in this program, you can find the directory in the link below. Simply follow that link and just enter in the name of the hotel or even just the city, and it should pull up a number of resorts. And what's interesting is you can see kind of a breakdown of that property on the search results, but you can also see what the special amenity is offered. So in this case, I pulled up the Conrad Maldives because that is one of my favorite hotels in the world. And you can see that the unique amenity here is a complimentary lunch or dinner for 2 people per room. Now, if you know anything about the Maldives or the Conrad, you know that a lunch or a dinner for 2 people could be a lot of value that could easily exceed $200. So, these are very valuable benefits. And if you take that and stack that on top of what you're getting with the breakfast, that's, several $100s in just dining credits that you would have on a stay. By the way, I realize that I have brought up the Conrad Maldives in almost every video that I've made, and that's not because I have any kind of special interest with them. It's just because I am obsessed with the property. So to give you an idea of some of the brands that you may find in this, I went ahead and pulled up some search results for some big cities, and this is what I found. So some of the big names I found in Hong Kong, the Ritz-Carlton Hong Kong, which is an amazing property. There's a lot in New York, St. Regis, Four Seasons, Park Hyatt, a lot of Hawaiian resorts as well. Paris, pulled up the Park Hyatt, the Peninsula, Mandarin. So as you can tell, these are very luxurious properties, and that's what I like so much about this perk is you essentially get elite status with all of these super nice hotels. Don't forget that a lot of mid-tier elite statuses don't even offer breakfast. A lot of times you need to have one of the top tiers to even get breakfast. So the fact that this program offers you not just mid-tier benefits, but top-tier benefits is pretty significant to me. So how much value can you really get from this program? So I wanted just to give it a shot, and I found a random hotel in Milan, some luxurious hotel that I have no idea anything about it, and I found that it was offering a 3rd night free, and I just wanted to see what would the value look like if I were to work this out. So what I found was the hotel was going for $357 per night. So that means that for that 3rd free night, I'd be saving about $357. I also looked up breakfast and found that for 2 people, it would be about $80. So for 3 days, that would be $240 worth of savings. Now this property was also offering a $100 food and beverage credit, so I added that on as well. And I went ahead and put $100 per day for a upgrade estimate. Now it's really hard to estimate the value of an upgrade, especially because you may not even get it, but I figured that if they were to bump me up to one of their deluxe rooms, the price was about $100 more, so that's what I put in for this. And for early check-in and late checkout, I just went ahead and priced that at about $50, since some hotels will allow you to pay for that late checkout. Again, kind of hard to estimate, but you can just kind of play around with these figures. So with all of these added up, that's over $700 worth of value from this benefit. So that more than offsets the entire annual fee of the Platinum if you were just able to put this thing to use one good time. Now obviously you also have to factor in your own spending habits. So if you normally would not be purchasing breakfast from the hotel or utilizing some of the on-site amenities, then those credits and that breakfast may not be as valuable to you, but it still just goes to show you that if you're going to be staying at a luxury property, this program can offer some pretty insane value. Now the program is getting even more valuable than it ever has been because American Express is allowing you to earn 5 times the points at a lot of these properties. The new 5X rate is still rolling out, so some of these properties don't allow you to earn that yet, but throughout 2019 we should see more and more properties. Now, it is a little bit weird how you have to earn the 5 times the points. You have to prepay for your stay. And typically, a prepaid rate through some sort of an OTA is not going to give you the benefits like your elite credits or your elite status benefits. But in this case, it's been verified that others have received not only elite credits, but also their elite benefits. Now, getting 5X is a really big deal to me because even if you took one of the best earning cards like the Hilton Aspire, which earns 14x at Hilton properties, and let's say you value Hilton points at around a half cent per point, that's about 7% back. Well, with 5x, if you value membership rewards at around say 2 cents per point, that's 10% back. So in a lot of cases, it's going to make more sense to use your Platinum card and earn more back because you'll also be getting your elite benefits and elite credits. Now Amex does count back-to-back stays as one reservation. So if you were to book a total of 4 nights, but it consisted of 2 2-night bookings, Amex would likely lump that in as one 4-night booking and you would only be issued 1 special amenity credit. However, if you had a spouse or a companion that had the Platinum card, you could in theory split that up and make 1 booking in your name, 1 booking in their name, and simply just check out and check right back in. But just be mindful that this will start to look weird if you try to abuse this too much. If the hotel staff sees you and your spouse attached at the hip, just walking around the hotel holding hands. And every single day one of you is coming up and checking out. The hotel staff is going to catch on to what you're doing, and they probably will do something about it at some point. So I would advise, if you're going to do this, just maybe go for the double dip. Don't get too greedy. Now, when it comes to making your payment, the terms and conditions state that payment must be made in full with an American Express card in the Platinum Card member's name. So this is nice because it means that you don't have to use your Amex Platinum card to check out. So maybe you have the Amex SPG Luxury card, or in the future, maybe you have an Amex Marriott card and you want to earn points or utilize a special credit. In that case, you can use one of those cards as long as they are also in your name. This also means that the card member must be present to get the benefits. Now, in reality, some people have had success with making bookings for other people and not being present whenever those people check in, and they have still gotten the benefits. But if a hotel ever wanted to enforce the terms and conditions, they could easily deny you those benefits. So I'm not sure that that's the route that I would go. So are these hotels the same price? So I did a search a while back and I checked these hotels on other online travel agencies like Priceline and Expedia, and I found that the prices were the same. Now, this may not always be the case just because hotel prices do fluctuate all of the time, but keep in mind that even if your price is a little bit more expensive through FHR, you're getting a ton of valuable benefits. So if you're going to be staying at a property where normally you would not get breakfast or you would not get upgrades or late checkout, make sure that you factor in how much value that you might get from those benefits, because if you have to pay, say, $20 more a night, well, that could be easily worth it in a lot of cases. So are there other programs like this one? The answer is yes. For example, there is the Visa Signature Luxury Hotel Collection. There are some other programs as well. I believe MasterCard has their own program as well. So this is not the only program like this, but I will say that I found that the benefits are a little bit more valuable with this program. For example, you might get more valuable credits, or there might be better special offers. So I think that FHR is one of the leaders when it comes to these special networks for luxury properties. So FHR is definitely one of the most valuable Amex Platinum benefits because it offers you so much value at these luxury properties and allows you to still maintain your elite credits, elite benefits, and earn 5x on your Platinum card. So I hope this video helped you to understand the FHR program, and if you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks.